Adventist church members address a shortage of organ donations in the United Kingdom.
New television programs beginning this Christmas are highlighting revival and reformation in the Adventist church.
And U.S. aid gives $50 million toward the church's development work in Sudan.
These stories and more ahead on Adventist NewsLine. Welcome to Adventist NewsLine. I'm Megan Bronner.
And I'm Garrett Caldwell. The United States Agency for International Development has awarded $50 million to several non-governmental organizations working in Sudan. The Adventist Development and Relief Agency will be spearheading the food security initiatives and the livelihood training in the region. The program focuses on people who are in the community and are most likely at risk, women and children. ADRA and its partners will offer skills training and nutritious food in a region where economic dependency and childhood mortality are common.
In the United Kingdom, Seventh-day Adventists and other faith groups are teaming up to encourage a special kind of gift giving, organ donation. The National Organ Donor Campaign seeks to increase altruistic donations throughout the country while targeting minority groups. Although the majority of organs come from Caucasian donors, leaders say at least a quarter of the people waiting for transplants belong to minority groups. Representatives said organ recipients are usually matched to a donor of the same ethnicity to increase the chances of genetic compatibility. Director Komal Adras said that Seventh-day Adventist Church's emphasis on community wellness will be a great benefit in rallying support for the campaign.
Islamic leaders from around the world look to train their faith leaders living and working in Europe on understanding the cultures around them. Supporters hope the new course will introduce ideas like separation of church and state and democracy, which may not have existed in their prior homeland. Islamic leaders say they feel the training is important due to continued growth of the Muslim population in Western Europe. The certification is currently offered in Germany and Austria.
Beginning this Christmas, the Adventist Church is airing Revival and Reformation-themed programming on Hope Channel International, and Hope Channel Europe. The shows will feature a holiday message from World Church President Ted Wilson, followed by sermons from pastors including C.D. Brooks, Jose Rojas, and Mark Finley. For schedules and more information, visit hopetv.org.
Year-end meetings wrapped up in South America recently where Revival and Reformation took front and center stage. Here's the story.
Seventh-day Adventist church leaders in South America recently met in the beautiful region of Iguaçu Falls, one of the finalists for the Seven Wonders of the World. Iguaçu Falls is located in Parana, South Brazil, and is one of the country's most popular travel destinations for international visitors. During the year-end meeting, leaders presented strategies to reach out to the continent during the next 5 years. One strategy is the distribution of the news sharing book that will be delivered to each country in the region. Church leaders prayed for this book sharing initiative and for the creation of new congregations in South America. Each individual region in South America shared its outreach projects with the church leaders and told the meeting attendees that around 10,000 churches will be built in the division over the next 5 years.
In meetings like these, we have all of the regions and South American conferences of the Seventh-day Adventist Church represented. Here, we are representing over 2 million members. So meetings like this are the best place to make plans that reflect the church's needs. We leave here, without a doubt, stronger in our efforts for God and His church.
Frequent year-end meeting attendees said they found the 2010 Council to be a welcome one, saying they felt the focus on revival was an important goal for the next 5 years. Rubens Lassa, who has worked for 42 years for the Seventh-day Adventist Church and spent a majority of his time as chief director of the Adventist Churches magazine in South America, said the 2010 edition meeting was a very special one, giving leaders a chance to reflect on their own spiritual lives and their dependence upon God.
The spiritual leader needs to lead in everything, but there are important things that need to be first in his or her life. A leader should spend a lot of time reading his or her Bible and practice dependence on God. Most importantly, leaders should show God's character to others. So this event in Iguaçu Falls has been a blessing for each of us.
The focus of this year's year-end meeting was Revival for Mission. Leaders also emphasized the importance of growing and maintaining a close friendship with God. Ted Wilson, Seventh-day Adventist World Church president, said South America is an example to the world in organization, projects, evangelism, communication, and civility. President Wilson said when he leaves, he will take with him the warmth of the South American people and the wish to spread God's love around the world.
The abrazo, the nice clapping after you pray together, you're patting people's backs, it brings about a feeling of real collegiality, of real unity in the family of God. And to me, that is one of the nicest sounds that I will take from South America, and it needs to be heard everywhere around the world. Whether people pat people on the back, or whether they smile, whether they kiss the cheeks, you know, in different cultures they do different things. But that spirit, motivated by the Holy Spirit, has to be there. And when it is, we're told that the Spirit will lead us into all truth, and that the Lord will unite us, as Jesus prayed in the book of John, chapter 17, that we might be united in Him. And that is the beautiful spirit that I carry from the South American Division.
That wraps up another edition of Adventist Newsline. I'm Garrett Caldwell.
And I'm Megan Bronner. I'll see you again next time.